This is the WAVLINK AC1200 smart Wi-Fi router. So I just got this from Amazon and it's great. And so I have it already set up. So I just want to go over that. Like I have a phone here, which basically it's connected to a WAVLINK. So the WAVLINK, I can just show this. I'm connected, and my IP address is 10.99.125. So I can verify this because if you go to the wi-fi.wavelink.com, this will automatically go to your WAVLINK router. So it doesn't matter which IP address you change it to. This will always be valid for the website to go to your Wi-Fi. And the password is admin. And then once you get in, you can see that there's attached device, and there I am, 10.99.125. Okay, so then so you can set this up multiple ways. There's a PPPoE, so gives you a login if you have that type of username and password. If you have a ISP that allows you to have static IP address, one that dynamic, which keeps changing, or you can even use a Wi-Fi, which basically this works as a Wi-Fi repeater, or if you have a wireless internet service provider, which gives you a Wi-Fi, and then basically it shows you all the Wi-Fi that's available. And then so I'm not going to change it right now, but basically you could choose what you want your IP address to start, and basically the mobile storage is for the USB port on the back of the router. And then you have administration, which you can change the password, reboot it, upgrade the firmware, all that stuff. So now that I'm connected, and you can see that I have a full bar for the Wi-Fi, I'm just going to run a quick speed test. Speed test. This is actually a website I prefer on a mobile device, Speed of Me, because it's a mobile site, so therefore it will run better without using any apps. So keep in mind that the ports on the back of this is up to 100 megabits. It's not 100 megabytes, it's 100 megabits. Some people get confused between bits and bytes. There's 8 bits to a byte. So even though it might say close to 100 megabits, it's not 100 megabytes when you're actual downloading. You divide it by 8. So now, right now, I have 56 megabits for the download. So it kind of ranges, sometimes a little higher, sometimes a little lower. But the fastest I've gotten was actually very close to 100 megabits. So let's just try for a second time and see where this brings. Okay, so keep in mind, I actually have this router set up in one room over, and it's actually with a concrete wall, so it's probably because of the concrete wall, which is why it's a little bit lower than my previous test before. Okay, so you can see the megabits per second is ranging. So now it's 73 megabits. So the upload is actually a limitation on my own ISP. So my ISP, if I compare it to my computer, so I have my computer here, and you can see my speed is 129 and 19 up. So if I run the quick test again. This is through my computer, so it's hardwired into my network. It's actually not connected to a router though. It's actually connected through, I'm using this as a secondary router, so it's actually extending my range on my house. So you'll just see the limitation is the upload on my ISP and not the router. And there you go again. Okay. And I'll quickly show the wireless router itself. And so here's the WAVLINK wireless router itself. And so you can see it has 4 antennas. You can bend all 4 antennas down to the side if you want to wall mount it so it's flush with the ceiling or flush with the wall, up to you. And then you can see the ports are on this side. And just want to get a better look. And there's the USB 2.0, the 2 LAN ports, so you can connect another switch or a computer to either one of these. This one's basically coming from your main cable modem, or if you want, it's coming from another switch, which you can use an extension, which I'm doing. And then here's your power, which it comes with. It comes with another 6 feet Ethernet cord as well. So here's the reset button, which is just a little button you can press, and here's a power button, and you can see the power button will come out a little bit depending on if it's on and off. So inside, when it's recessed in, it's actually on. When it's pushed out, it's off. And pretty much that's it. And it also comes with these little holes here if you want to mount it to a wall, just to make it a little bit flush and neat. Hope this review was helpful, and let me know if you have questions below.